folks, I'm Keith Bowen. This is Hard Rock University. It's frickin' freezing outside edition. So I'm going to be panning in the kitchen. Luckily I have a wife who doesn't complain about such things when necessary. Yeah, it's about 10 below zero out there right now. Anyhow, Coulter Young from Mining Magnets sent me some, it's a placer concentrate that has then been run over a table to get the gold. And these are what you might call spent tailings. He suspects there's a significant amount of gold in them still remaining. It might still be valuable. Not sure, but he wanted me to check it. Now, we can assume with a fairly good degree of certainty that there's no big gold left in it. There may be some medium-sized gold, but any gold here is probably microfine. In addition, there may be platinum group in here. So, what I'm doing is over here, this is a bottle roll with 500 grams of the concentrates and 1,000 grams of Eco Gold X solution. And I'm going to be running it for several days, and therefore we should be able to dissolve any gold or platinum in there, unless there's just huge amounts, in which case it's even better. So that's what I want to see in terms of, total gold. However, to get an idea of what size gold may be in it, I'm going to go ahead and pan this down. Now, there we go. Ooh, that's hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hands are happy.
Happy hands, happy hands.
Yeah. Now, while I'm doing this, I also want to mention something I see quite frequently on YouTube is people panning it down, washing it, and then panning it again like this. The problem is, if any gold is working its way up, it can continue to work its way up. So you can lose it. When Coulter was over here, we were panning some pay dirt somebody sent me, and he lost like about a third of the gold, and it was big gold. So you want to bring it to where it's flat again. The gold moves more slowly along this surface than anything else does. So you bring it back, shake it back here to where everything's down here on the bottom, then move fairly briskly toward the edge, and then just take off like that. Any gold should still be in this zone on the bottom of the pan. Bring it back. That's the biggest mistake I see people making, is they don't bring it back and get it all on the bottom of the pan. Now, I'm not saying I'm the greatest panner in the world, and some other guys could do some really amazing stuff, but that's one basic mistake that can really hurt you. I was actually quite surprised at how much Coulter lost. So what I'm doing is I'm basically working the gold up and back like this, where the lighter materials are going here and there and here and there, and that way the gold never gets to anywhere close to the edge of the pan. That's the key. As long as it doesn't get to the edge of the pan. And that's also why when you're panning you do not want to wash up to here. I'm just washing, as you can see, that edge. Now that I got very little, I'll only wash to this first riffle here.
And naturally you're going to check what you're losing in the bucket, right?
Yeah, I can repan it. Yeah, this is kind of a strange situation for me, having to come inside to keep water liquid. That's just not what an Arizona boy is used to. I'm going to take this.
There's some that's down the bottom too, right there.
Yep. Because that's the problem with the tapping, is it works only on the really, excuse me, the really fine stuff. So, let's see what we got here. These look more like diamonds and garnets.
Oh, let me take a look.
Could be sapphires. Yeah. Some pretty things. It doesn't look like gold to me. There is something that looks more like a sulfide or a metal fragment. Okay, so now what I'm doing, there may be any big chunks of gold will actually run down the bottom of the pan and go clunk when I'm tapping. So I'm just getting rid of some of this stuff this way. And to see the bigger ones, let's get it over here, you can do your standard swirly reveal. And that will show you, wow.
Yeah, there's definitely some sort of look like maybe garnets in there.
Yeah. There's also some
Some
black
sort of metal.
heavies.
Yeah. I see some sort of metallic things.
I'd say there's a lot of garnet in there. Now, I'm trying to reduce the amount in the pan.
Yeah, there's a lot of garnet dust in there too. It shows red when you do that.
And I'm not seeing any larger chunks of gold with a standard reveal. Not seeing anything. So, now I will try and just go with my standard tapping reveal and see if I come up with any microfine. Just want to get enough tilt there that you can get this stuff away. I don't know what those things are. I want to take a look at that under the magnifier and get a good idea. Looks like specular hematite or something with that appearance. I mean, it's silvery and shiny and stuff.
Yeah, I would agree. It definitely looks like specular hematite.
It's not black per se.
Yeah.
So anyhow, you probably can't see it in the camcorder, but there's one piece of gold right there, centered in my, here, let's see if I can use this as a pointer. Wow, my eye does not want to work right now. Right there by that corner. It's about 1/100 of an inch across. There's a number of really small particles in here, you know, 1/1000 of an inch or less. Not a whole bunch though.
And there's a lot of garnet colored and citrine colored things in here.
Yeah, and along this edge here there's some silvery particles, and there's also a lot of clear crystalline particles. So I don't know if we got sapphire dust or what, but we definitely have a lot of heavy crystalline material here. Very interesting. But no, they're not losing a whole lot of decent sized gold, that's for sure. And here's the lab results from that same sample. This is from the Eco Goldex. Total leaching time 5 to 7 days. I didn't keep real close track. As you can see, the ore grade came out to about 0.047 ounces per ton. That'd be fine for open pit heap leaching in large tonnages, not so much for something of this nature. And silver was even less, and then everything else is just almost nothing. And remember, I had 2 times the amount of solution as I did ore, so these numbers will be twice what the equivalent ore grade was. So I've not only compensated for that, but then also done the conversion from parts per million to ounces per ton. So there's the results, or in a word, crap. So Coulter is doing the wise thing and walking away and putting his efforts somewhere else. That's really important. If it's not going to work, don't waste time. Find something that will. Happy prospecting and keep it safe out there.